Yes, it is time once again. We are here for game 2 of week number 3 of the United Sim Football Association. You already know how we get down. It's time to get busy. 2 more teams here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon / evening, depending on where you are in the world. It's time to get this one cracking once again. St. Louis and Pittsburgh will be the 2 teams on the mix for today, so make sure you follow the channels, make sure you subscribe to the channels, all the good stuff. You already know how I get down. We're going to get straight into it, but these 2 teams are in they're both coming off of losses. So St. Louis, they lost to HBV in the last week's game. That was a pretty crazy game, not even going to lie. Also check out the game from yesterday. That was pretty ridiculous. Shout out to Anchorage getting the dub. But Pittsburgh, they are currently on a 2-game losing streak. They are at home and they're trying to take down Rebecca Montaigne and the St. Louis Archers, led by her, along with Namie McNamerson, their rookie running back. They're trying to do their thug thizzle. I got most of the stuff all ready to go. I'm just clicking through a couple of more things just so I can make sure I got everything right. My bad if it's taking a little bit. I just got to get these numbers up. There you go. Thank you. And then I'll go ahead and get this one rolling in just a little bit. I'm happy that you're here with me again. Everything is looking crispy, as I love to say, and we'll go ahead and get this one kicked off in just a little bit. We're only 2 minutes into the video, but I'm ready for it. If y'all are ready for it, let's go ahead and hit that play game button. Best of luck to these 2 teams and the rest of the teams this week going forward for week number 3, a very pivotal one as teams are starting to try to take shape into their respective conference standings. I got them updated in the setup here, and we're going to get this one rolling in just a little bit. Coming into Pittsburgh, and we are underway. Let me go ahead and find my mouse that I can flip over to it so you can see what's happening. A return by Mike is going to take it to around the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh will be in their all-black set for what I believe is the first time this season, and St. Louis will be in the all-white for the first time this season. Just mixing it up a little bit. Can't be doing the same jersey sets all the time, or at least for what I can control. I know there's a couple teams that can mix it up once or twice on both sides, but we'll make it work as best we can. Trying to get a man to come off sides. Could not get it done. They're going to hand it off, and no good there on that carry. A gain of absolutely nothing. And it's going to set up 2nd and 10. And I'll go ahead and flip to the team that I want to check out the numbers for when we get to that point. Gotta wait to see what happens here. Pittsburgh, led by quarterback Jim Carr. Flip the number so he's the right number. Add him a couple of things. He said he's looking nice. His first pass is going to be complete, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Going straight to JoJo Tidwell Jr. We know he hasn't had the greatest start to his season, but he wants to be included in that top wide receiver race. He'll definitely start here with a good drive from his rookie quarterback and company. Already to the 10.5-minute mark in the first quarter. Carr's looking for the first. He's going to find his man and runs through a couple to get the first. Is Mike Hawk gonna get the first down to the 38. I have a guy that wants to join into the stream a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and get a kick started. If he comes in, cool. If not, it is what it is. We keep it moving. Another catch, and I believe that's Johnson there. He had a pretty big game for Pittsburgh, and he wants to do it again. He said he wants to be the top receiver in the league. I don't know if these user receivers are going to let him do it. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming. Going for a little bit more of a passing set here. Carr says he wants to let it rip to the right side. No dice. That's his first incompletion. It's going to set up 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down here. You always want to start out strong here on your first drive. Pittsburgh, they have yet to get a victory this season. They're trying to change the narrative here. Tries to get them offsides. They don't call it. Carr's running backwards and he's going to get sacked because of it. Not to be Blaze Baxter with the sack. And St. Louis is going to get that football back. Well, get the football for the first time this game. A nice job by Baxter to get around that lineman. And he's going to have to take him down for the count. St. Louis getting the football for the first time via the punt. Going to send this one away. Going to try to boot it. Going to get past the 40. A little bit is going to take it to the left side. And he's going to get a respectable return there as Kevin Lee. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. So they'll start a little bit inside their own field position, almost in Pittsburgh field position. Or Pittsburgh territory is what you should say. Here comes St. Louis. Rebecca Montaigne trying to bounce back. The last time she threw a pass, it was for interception that closed the game, and they're trying to hand it off a little bit. Going to get about 3 on that carry as Namey. It's going to set up 2nd and 7.
Good job.
Here we go. 50-70 Lions.
I'm coming.
And this one up. Yes, it is. Going to get past the 50. Another small gain there. Gain of 1, I'd say. 3rd and 7. There goes Cassandra Requena with the tackle. Is it Requena or Requena? That's the question there. I didn't see any accents on the name creation thing, but hey, we're going to see what happens here. 3rd and 7. Pittsburgh with a chance to get off the field. They're going to pass it. Is Montaigne wide open. Namey reaching out for it. Might be a little short. The NC is going to be 4th and 1 now. And we'll see if St. Louis will keep their offense on the field. A good open tackle there by Colt Wetzel to prevent the first down. But will they keep their offense on the field? No, they will not. Both offenses appear to go 3 and out. Oh no, they're gonna pass it. A wide open man, 1st down, a little bit more. It's gonna take it into the end zone, and that is what you want to see. Take some shots, and there goes a touchdown by St. Louis. What? And a dot there by their kicker there, Brent Skoma. Wow, we did not expect to see this happen. Their punter / kicker is gonna get the touchdown. The first one on the season, first one on this game. An extra point is still no good there for St. Louis, but what a way to start this ball game out. That is ridiculous. I believe he threw it to one of their bot players there, so luckily for St. Louis he didn't drop it, but when you make plays like that, you might as well go for broke. St. Louis, they went for the jugular there. That was pretty crazy. I'm not even going to lie. Y'all should clip that for me. Put that in the player content section just because you love me. I know I've been doing most of the clips for the what's the name. But I'll be missing some of them. I know I do. I'm sorry if I miss the clips. I got so much to do. I got a lot to do. I got a lot of leagues. Got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I got work. But hey, we're going to keep it moving as we always do. Pittsburgh, they're going to get this football back. They allowed the touchdown with that's the first time I've ever seen a punt that was faked that goes for a touchdown within Madden ever. So that was just ridiculous. But Pittsburgh has a chance to make that up here in this drive. Back on the field is Jim Carr and the gang. We'll talk about him a little bit as he sets up the pass. Looking right side. It is going to be caught by Mike. Tries to run through Preston Dotson. He's going to make a gain of 9 on that play. But let's talk about this Pittsburgh team here. Quarterback is going to be Jim Carr, going to be number 4 instead of 2. Mike Huck is going to be the halfback, the sole halfback. At wide receivers will be Magdonis Magna, Corbian Crimson, Isaiah Fowler, and JoJo Tidwell Jr. They do not have a tight end to speak of as they go ahead and hand it off to their halfback doing his thing. 1st and 10. And the kicker / punter will be Anita Dickamy. Defensively, they have Tank Jones, Cassandra Raquina, Thax Brightmore, and Todd Ziegler. Linebackers will be Heavy D, Gus Pack, and Colt Wetzel. Cornerbacks will be CJ Bird and John Fowler as they pass it to the left side to Johnson, their bot player. And then safeties will be Angel Flugel and Mitchell Lott. So we'll set this one up here. I'll talk about the offense for St. Louis when they get back on offense. So 2nd and 5 here coming up here for Pittsburgh. Trying to get something cooking. A decent enough drive so far. They was able to get a first down and some change. They're going to try to keep it moving, sending JoJo into motion. And they're going to pass it again. Going to find Tidwell, but he cannot hang on after the contact. Good defense there. There's going to be 3rd and 5. Could have been a little bit more accurate of a pass. Kind of threw it towards the defensive player there. Got to make sure that short accuracy is real good, because those are the plays that can help you move the ball down the field steadily. But it's 3rd and 5 here, looking for a pass to Jim Carr, and he's going to find the man past the 40. Good job there overall once again. That's going to make it 1st and 10. I believe that's Isaiah Fowler there with the catch. Jim Carr said he got the drip now, so he said he's trying to get something going.
Check, 59. All day, baby, all day.
Also moving. Looking to pass again is Carr. Going to find his man again. And going to get tackled out of bounds by Preston Dotson. A gain of 2 on that play. 2nd and 8. I'm going to eventually make Pittsburgh a gold set to match their pants, so I just need to make another jersey. Looking to pass there across the left side, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here. Kind of rushed that pass there. Well, actually, the pass was the decision to make that pass was fine, but needed to take a little bit off of it, a little bit closer to the wide receiver. He would have still been running, but it's going to be 3rd and 8 now.
You don't want none, baby. You don't go. Hey, you don't want to.
Looking to pass. Looking, it's going to be caught. Tries to turn upfield, but Johnson can't get the job done. He's going to set up 4th and 5 here. Will they go for the punt here? Will they try to get a field goal going? That's the question. No, actually, they're going to keep their offense on the field. I'm not mad at the decision. It's just a matter if they can get the job done or not, and it's not going to happen. A rush pass play is going to make a turnover on downs here for Pittsburgh. And we already spoke about this earlier. They do not have any wins on the season. I mean, I understand you want to get the confidence going in your offense. Maybe a different play set would have worked on that one. I probably would have took the run play up the middle, try to catch defense slipping, but it is what it is. We're going to keep it moving here. Bontaine looking, middle of the field's caught by name. He turns up, going to get the first down. And let's talk about this St. Louis offense here. Let's click to it. Thank you. My computer is amazing. It's going to be Rebecca Montaigne. You see her on the pass there, throwing it to her number 1 halfback, naming McNamerson, but she also has Herrick Denry to hand it off to. So 2 halfbacks there. Wide receiver, you only have 1. That's going to be Kevin Lee. And the handoff to Namey, fighting forward for the first down. A good run there. Tight end will be Ansel Tavian, having a respectable season from the tight end position. Kicker/punter will be Brent Skoma. And then looking at that's all the offense there. Looking at defense, they have Blaze Baxter. We seen him have a sack earlier. Jesse Leyva and Terrence Goldsberry will be the remaining defensive linemen. Hand off to the left side and going to get chopped down. Not to be. Nice defense there, but Rock Blazer had an interception for a touchdown a couple of games ago. You better watch out for him. Biff Markham is also there, so watch out. Cornerbacks will be Gum Arabic, and then safeties will be Shallow Marino and Preston Dotson, the veteran. Looking to go back to the safety side of things. He played most of his career at linebacker, but how the scheme is for Preston Dotson in St. Louis, they decided that safety would be his best place to be. I'm not mad at you, homie. Do what you need to do. But it's going to be 2nd and 14 here. They caught him with a false start. So they had to back up 5 after that gain of 1. Looking for a pass again is Montaigne. Tossing this deep and a wide open Kevin Lee. And St. Louis is going to get another one. Touchdown, St. Louis.
You crazy, boy. You crazy.
And this is what you really expect from the Rebecca Montaigne to Kevin Lee matchup. They've been doing it for at least a solid two seasons up to this point. Kick is going to be up, and that looks a lot better. Yes, it is. 13-0 is the score. Pittsburgh already down a little bit. It's got to be a way to turn this team around here for Pittsburgh. It isn't looking too pretty, but we said the exact same thing in the last game when they're in Anchorage. And one thing about Pittsburgh that Anchorage didn't have, they were able to get those early points and able to show their offense to do great things. It's just a matter of getting that defense right. I think that's probably their biggest focal point. I'm sure that they're going to be trying to fix going forward in this season and in the off season going to the next draft. But regardless of that, it's going to be fun to watch this team progress along with the other 9 teams within the USFA. And if you want to get a part of it, you got to join the league, homie. Get into the link in the description. You'll see the USFA Discord link. Hop in, say what's up, say that you came here from the game on YouTube and or Twitch, and get on the field, man. That's the best way you could do it. We still have time for you to get on the roster, even if you haven't been drafted. I believe the cutoff before you're actually put into the next draft will be week 10. So after week 10, if you make a player, you'll have to go into the next draft. So keep us in mind. We have plenty of time and plenty of room for you to be great. They're going to be passing this one, and if that defensive player was paying attention, that could have been a pick. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 here.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
2nd and 10 coming up. There's going to be a flag on the play. Who's the flag on is the question. That's going to be caught. Turns upfield. And he's going to get past the 40. But it's going to be offsides penalty. Will they take the 3rd and 3? No, they're going to take the 2nd and 5. See if they give them a couple more chances to get more than 3 yards or so. I'm not mad at you. Do your thing. 2nd and 5. Pittsburgh, they're still in this game. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We've seen some comebacks in this game. We've seen some comebacks in this league. And one person says, stop your whining. Handoff here. And he's going to get cut off, but he does not care. Hurdles. A man takes off running down the sideline. And he's going to take it past the 40. And that is what Mike Hawk can do for you. Make sure you use your protection when he comes in contact with your 1st and 10 coming up for the Roughnecks. Good job. And I don't know how he busted through that, but Rock Blazer had a chance, could not bring him down, and we'll set up 1st and 10 as we end quarter number 1. What a great game for Mike so far. He has a lot of juice in his tank. He's still young in this thing. We'll set this one up here. 1st and 10 coming. Handoff. And he got a hole. He's going to run through a man, and Preston Dotson's going to clean it up so he doesn't get any more. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Look at that rhyme right there. I did that by myself. I should get paid extra for that.
Cowboy 80.
2nd and 4 coming here. Will they keep it on the ground? I won't be mad if they did, but they're going to pass it. Look in the middle of the field, and the pass off the mark there. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Check 15.
3rd and 4 coming. Looking, Millfield almost throws a pick to Rock Blazer. This time he couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th and 4. And this is around that area where they went for it. Will they try their luck again with another play, or will they try the field goal? Pittsburgh says neither. They're going to try to punt, see if they can pin them. Nope, faking of this one, but it looks like it is going to go inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So a respectable punt for sure there by Anita. It's going to be 1st and 10 though. St. Louis is on the clock. And I didn't see earlier, but looks like we had a follow there. Shout out to the homie XTDCX Rogie. I believe that's Tyler Rogalski, if I can remember. So thanks again for following the Twitch channel there. Shout out to the homie. And he's going to throw a pick. That's going to be Montaigne with another interception thrown. And that's going to give Pittsburgh a chance as they get to the 7-yard line. And that's 2 straight, well, not 2 straight because they threw a touchdown, but another interception on the season there for what most would say is the best rated quarterback in the game. So very interesting here as Pittsburgh now has a chance to put some points on the board, but St. Louis is not trying to give up any points here. Maybe they want to get that ball back. 2nd and goal. I would personally have this one on the ground, try your luck, and it looks like a good time to run the football. Trying to get him off sides, doesn't quite get him. Handed off to Mike up the middle, and gets to the 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Last stop. Last stop.
And Pittsburgh is going to go full on jumbo set, handoff up the middle and wide open there. Mike Hawk touchdown. There goes Pittsburgh kicking down the door. I see you, Mike. Do your thing, homie. And that's going to put some points on the board for Pittsburgh. All off of the interception from Heavy D. I did not say his name when he did it, but great job, Heavy D, getting your first interception. And that's some of the defensive plays that we need to see from Pittsburgh if they want to get back in the stand. Kick is up, and kick is also no good. So Anita's going to miss 2. Not to be here. Maybe we need to start tuning these kicking stats a little bit upward. You never know. Got to be setting up here. 10 minutes, 23 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Pittsburgh will make it a 7-point ball game. They still got some work to do. And I already know those extra points are no gimmies. Yeah, they're less than a 50-yard kick, but they're not like how it used to be back in the day when you kick from the 2-yard line. It was normally automatic, but you got to make sure you have those accuracy stats on point if you want a chance to win the game. But here we are again, Pittsburgh sending this one away. Taking it to around the 1-yard line for that kick. A couple blockers there for Mike, but not for Mike, that's for Kevin Lee. Taking that to the 24-yard line. St. Louis is back on the field. St. Louis looking to get the job done.
Mike's 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Tossing this one and dropped. Not to be, I believe that's a bot player tried to catch that, but he couldn't hang on. There's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Pittsburgh looking to get off the field, give their team some great field position on offense.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Gonna hand it off. Yes, they are. And not gonna be on that run defense there. Pittsburgh stiffens up and it's gonna be 3rd and 10 now. Look like a bot player did that one as well. 3rd down here. St. Louis looking to get off the field. Pittsburgh is looking to get off the field, stop the St. Louis offense, but they got to go backwards again. Here comes St. Louis on offense on this 3rd and 15.
Ready up, 56, Mike, 56. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
They got the bunch wide receiver set on the left side. Will they throw it that way? Yes, they will. Up the middle, wide open, and it's going to be Ansel Tavian getting the catch. Going to get the first down. And that's what the top dog quarterback can do for you. Get you out some crazy predicaments. The zone defense did not work there. Probably would have been better if they had man coverage on that particular play. But hey, that's part of the process sometimes. St. Louis is on the move here. That was a good bounce back play there for Montaigne. Handoff and chop down again. Not to be on defense, or not to be on this defense is going to be a gain of 3. Gus Pack with the tackle.
Check Mike, check Mike. Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey,
look for a man, tossing it again, and wide open man turns upfield, getting it close to the 30-yard line. And now St. Louis is on the move. And that dude looks way too short to be playing, but he's definitely a mean player for the St. Louis team. Looking to help his team move down the field. Handoff again. Looking for a lane. Cannot find it. It's going to be the gain of about 0. 2nd and 10. Todd Ziegler with the stop.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. these on the field sounds, they be tripping me out sometimes. It looks like Pittsburgh setting up for a blitz. They don't get the blitz off, and it's gonna be a run play there by Namey. Takes away from 1 to get him inside the 15, and Namey McNamerson doing his thing. Good job there overall from Namey, using his electrifying speed to get down the field. St. Louis looking real nice, I must say. Handoff, looking for a crease and chop down again. I think that's Gus Pack with another tackle. 2nd and 9 coming. Pittsburgh at least trying to hold them to 3.
Ready? Cowboy 83. Come on, D.
And they got him off sides. Looking for a man. Steps to the left and almost throws a pick. But regardless of that, this is going to make a 2nd and 4 now. At that point, you might as well take a shot. You're going to get the yards regardless. 2nd and 4 here. 6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. So far, outside of the interception that led to a touchdown for Pittsburgh, St. Louis has had the right of way in this game. It's up to Pittsburgh to make the play. Quick pitch and almost throws a pick. And honestly, that looked like pass interference, but no call was made there. 3rd and 4. Pittsburgh with the chance to hold them to 3 here.
43's the mic.
Looking for a play. Tossing it. Caught. Touchdown again. And there goes Kevin Lee. The Rebecca to Kevin combination stays true, just like in HBV last season. And that's going to put another touchdown on the board there for the Archers. A successful drive, if I do say so myself. Chance to get some more points here. Kick is going to be up. And that looks good to me if it looks good to you. 10-play, 80-yard drive there for the Archers. Just deadly with that passing game. And you can make the argument that Rebecca being here, that's about as accurate as you need to be. She's definitely one of the top dogs in this game. And she's deadly accurate with that arm she has on her. But Pittsburgh, once again, they have the ball back. And they could definitely get into position to put it back to a solid game where they could get a comeback. We seen one last week, or we seen one in the last game. Pittsburgh could very well do the same thing, but St. Louis's offense is looking pretty nice, I must say. Got a little overcast there, if you can see all those clouds and stuff like that. It's very cloudy. but Pittsburgh wants to bring the sun out. Let's see what they can do. Looks like it's going to be a kneel down here. Nothing to be. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25 here for Pittsburgh. Trying to get back in this ball game. Jim Carr, Mike Hawk. They got the weapons. They just got to put them in position to be great.
Ready? 59. Mike's 59. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Shift.
Handoff here. Mike gonna take off and run. Runs through one guy or tries to, but it's gonna be a gain of 4 on that play. And they still got time. They don't need to rush anything. As long as they're moving down the field, getting first downs, they can very well do whatever they please. But this is a pretty big drive here for sure, in my personal opinion. Let's see what they could do.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Jim Carr stands in the pocket tall and looks like he rushed that play again. Coverage was decent enough, but got to make sure you put those passes on the mark so you can move the ball down the field. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60. Panther 60. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on. 44 is the mic.
Pitching his quick right side, and it's going to be caught by Tidwell, reaching back out for it. And he's almost going to get out of bounds. Not quite out of bounds, but he got enough for the first down. I hope to see the replay of this. He looked like he was about to pass the football, but I was like, hey, I got to come back so I could turn around and make that catch. That was nice. That was a great adjustment there for sure. And that's going to keep this drive alive here for Pittsburgh. Definitely needed. As they look for the lane, here is Mike. Turns up and he's going to get a nice gain there. He's going to set up 2nd and 6.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Looks like he's averaging around 8 yards a carry as Mike. Should be having the stats up pretty soon. Or at least up to date where it is to week 2. We're going to keep it rolling for you. You ain't going to stop. Quick pitch, and it's going to be almost caught. Looks like JoJo couldn't hang on that particular play. 3rd and 6 here.
I got it. 44 is the mic. 44.
Look for a pitch. It throws it. Gonna be caught by Mike. And a great catch on 3rd down to keep the chains of moving. Pittsburgh's on the move. Looking at the time for the video, I see 33 minutes. So that is all good to go for me. Preston Dotson was in coverage, but could not quite get that cutoff lane that he wanted. You normally don't want to test him. Quick pitch, left side. Is going to be caught by Johnson. Is going to be moving him inside the 40 now. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Gonna send a man in motion. Will they hand it off here? Is the question. Yes, they will. Trying the zone run. A juke move to give him the first and pass the 35 to the 25-yard line. What a play there by Mike. Running through 2 defenders and took 1 extra lunge after getting pushed forward. That's going to make it a real solid job here by Pittsburgh. See if they can get the job done. Gonna hand it off again. Gonna try to run through one man. He does. Turns upfield. Jukes one. Falls forward again inside the 15 to get to the 2-minute warning. And sometimes you just gotta lean on your playmakers. Mike is on fire right now. Setting up 1st and 10 at the 12. Wow. That's that high octane action that you can only find in the United Sim Football Association, my friends. Let's go ahead and get into it. Jim Carr wants a touchdown, finds his man, turns upfield, and is going to reach out for it down at the 1-yard line. And he came pretty close, but he's going to make it 1st and 10. I mean, 1st and goal here. He reached out as he tried to do the Space Jam, you know, like right at the end where he stretched out trying to get the blast bucket. I don't know if most of y'all seen like the old school Space Jam, but hey, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Shout out to Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Handoff here to Mike, and gonna get into the end zone once again. Pittsburgh's gonna score right before the half. Good job. And he hitting that dance. He said he grooving on. He said, hey, I'm grooving. I ain't mad at you, homie. Do your thing. Do your dance. And it's gonna get an 8-point ball game here. And if they could get the extra point, that'll make it 7. That'll be most optimal, if I do say so myself. Kick is going to be up. It's going to the right a little bit, but it does go in between the sticks. Let's go ahead and get into it. 20-13 is your score. Another solid game, if I do say so myself. And I keep on forgetting to turn that down. I thought I turned that down, but hey, Madden wanted to do what it wanted to do. I'll have it down next time, I suppose. But St. Louis is going to get the ball back again right before the half. They could very well get that touchdown right back if they press the right buttons. Kicking this one away again to around the 5-yard line here from the homie Kevin Lee, trying to run through a couple of defenders, but not to be. Is going to be taken down at the 27-yard line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rebecca Montaigne back on the field. Gonna pass out the shotgun. Left side's wide open for Ansel. Tavian's gonna turn up the field. He's gonna get close to the 40-yard line. They're actually going to give it to him along with the first down. We talked about Rebecca Montaigne's throwing motion. I love it. It's like, just like Caboose said, there is no wasted motion. Whenever she wants to throw it, she just pick it and zip it like that. See what I'm saying? Just real quick, real easy. And that's going to be another gain of 8 as we get the last minute and some change in this second quarter. Gonna look, right side's gonna be caught. And that looks like the bot player again. Inside the 40 they go, and they call timeout number 1. St. Louis is just picking apart this pass defense right now. Working their way down the field. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. And that was really the question too, because as you can see, Pittsburgh has the most players, or one of the most players within the user set in the defensive line. They have 3 of them, so maybe that is hurting the secondary just a bit. It's going to be another catch by Tavian as they get to the 21, and it's going to be timeout number 2 called. And they still have a lot of time to work it down the field, and they're right on the cusp of being in the red zone. They can mix the play calls up a little bit unless they want to keep the pass game going. That was the play from 2 plays ago. It's going to be 1st and 10 here, though.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
They said they're going to need some therapy after this. I ain't mad at you. It's going to be taking off the run as Montaigne on the run. Going to make the catch by Kevin Lee. And I'm thinking they're just going to let it run. 12 for 15, over 200 yards there for Montaigne. 1st and goal coming up here. They may call their last time out in just a little bit. Unless they go no huddle. Let me see what they do.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Come on, let's go.
17 seconds. Pittsburgh trying to get him out.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Stands in the pocket, runs, throws to the right side, throws that one away. And in theory, they could run one more play. If they don't get the touchdown, they could just go ahead. If they could just go ahead and take the field goal. Or they could just settle and take the 3. No, they got their offense rolling. 2nd and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And they're going to go backwards. Not going to help them out there. Take it to the 10-yard line. A bad timed false start. Now what do you do? Do you risk it for that biscuit? You're a little bit further. Do you just take the points here? Go into the half with a good lead? No, they got their offense still on the field. They're not playing games. Pittsburgh essentially has one more play to stop them to a three-piece. It's going to look, is Montaigne on the run again, taking off to run. No one's going to stop her, but she runs out of bounds. I guess she didn't want to risk the hit. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And in theory, if she throws it quick, it can be possible, but no, they're going to go ahead and take the 3. Pittsburgh, they hold strong. Rebecca couldn't hold herself in bounds. It's going to be kicked up, and the kick looks good to me. It's going to be a 10-point ball game again. Pittsburgh's defense holds. They're going to look to see if they could do something again in this one. Pittsburgh with only 2 seconds left on the clock, so assuming they don't do anything crazy, we should have that going into the half. We'll see what happens. You know, I've been jinxing a lot of people. You never know. One of these big returns could come right behind what I just say. But St. Louis needs to make sure that doesn't happen. It's going to be a return here from the end zone, looking for a lane. Mike, and he's going to get dragged down at the 27-yard line, but it really doesn't matter. We're going into half number 2, quarter number 3. Pittsburgh is going to send it back to St. Louis, and St. Louis has a chance to extend this lead further. Going to take this one, looking for a lane, not going to find it, to the 19-yard line, and St. Louis is back on the field again.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Look for a man is Montaigne. Stands in the pocket and drops a dime. It's it to the 42-yard line there. Another big play by their star quarterback. Gonna make this a first down real quick. And that middle of the field was just ridiculous open right there. You had to throw it. The route combinations here for St. Louis just ridiculous. Another bunch formation up top, looking for a man again, and some coverage. Still finds Kevin Lee taking off with the speed and gonna get hit out of bounds. I don't know what that tackle animation was, but hey, we're gonna keep it moving. 1st and 10 at the 31, and St. Louis is turning up.
I'm coming.
Gonna do a stretch play this time. Look at the juke move, but not gonna get too much further than that. Namie McNamerson only 9 for 21 on the day on the ground. So if there's one thing Pittsburgh has been able to do, they're able to stop the run game up to this point. There's gonna be 2nd and 9 coming.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go. Heavy, what you got, Heavy?
Quick pitch and incomplete there for Montaigne. It's going to set up 3rd and 9 here. Pittsburgh with the chance to perhaps hold them to another field goal in 2 straight drives.
Mike. 43 is a Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the.
Four man is Montaigne again. Got a little pressure, but gonna take off to run. No one's gonna stop Montaigne. The 20, the 10, and just gonna slide inside the 8. And you gotta have a spy on Montaigne. She can run with that football. You gotta make sure you watch out for him, but St. Louis is gonna keep this drive alive.
Check 24. Single. I got a single in the slot.
quick pitch, and they tried the in and out route there, not to be. It's going to be 2nd and goal now. A win today will give St. Louis 2 wins in the win column. They're in a good position to make that happen. Quick pitch, fumbles the football, but it's going to be picked up by St. Louis. And what a ridiculous play there. Looked like she tried to hold it back. It ran right into a crease of defensive players and offensive players. And luckily for St. Louis, is going to get the ball back. 3rd and goal here. Look for a man. Montaigne left side. It's going to be caught, but they're not going to be able to take advantage of it. Tries to turn upfield. Can't quite do it. Not enough room. And Pittsburgh's defense will hold once again to a field goal. Gonna kick up, and it looks good. Yes, it is. 26-13 is the score. Pittsburgh is gonna need to get 2 touchdowns if they want to take the lead. Outside of a few big splash plays, Pittsburgh has held their own considerably. They did give up, I believe, 59 points at one point to Charlotte in one of the games. Now just got to hold on, see if they could get some stops, get more pressure on Montaigne, and perhaps they could find their way back into this ball game. They still have 20 minutes and some change left, so if they could get the job done, you never know what can happen. Sending it off once again. Pittsburgh on the move. And they're going to take a knee here. Nothing doing on that one. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Jim Carr once again on offense, trying to get his team down the field. Let's go ahead and get into it. What do you have in you, Pittsburgh? Hand off here and gonna get stuffed.
That's it, baby.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up.
Mike, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Better be afraid of me. You better go afraid of me. Bang, bang.
Hand off again to Mike. And runs right into Brock Blazer. Gonna take him down. It's gonna be 3rd and 10. 2 straight run plays for nothing. And now Pittsburgh is in a little bit of a precarious position where they have to pass the football. Not a particular fan of that set. Maybe try to give Mike in some space away from some defenders. But here comes Jim Carr. Gonna pass out this one. It's gonna be caught. Gonna try to get the first, and I think he's a little short. No, they're actually gonna give it to him. Will they challenge is the question. Maybe he reached out at the last second. It looked like he was short to me. They're gonna keep it going. Looks like Pittsburgh got gifted one there.
Hey, watch the ball. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check.
Gonna look to pass again, and incomplete.
Mike 5'9". Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Look to pass again. Off the back foot, just throws this one away. A lot of pressure in Jim Carr's face. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
Mike's 59. 59.
Look for a pass again. Under a lot of pressure and throws it off of the back of his offensive lineman. They tried to screen, and that screen play did not work out in their favor. St. Louis is getting this ball back. Very encouraging after getting the after getting that first down, but it kind of went downhill after that. Another punt is going to come around, 4th and 10, and it's going to be caught there. Kind of interesting. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready? 56. Mike's 56. Here it comes. Here it comes. 56. Mike. Right there. Right there.
Gonna look for a man again. Is Montaigne left side and incomplete. It's gonna be 2nd and 10.
Ready. Take the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Get your swerve on. Mike, go.
Look for a man again. Left side. Gonna be caught and it's taken up off the field. Getting him inside the 45. Kevin Lee once again with the banger. 1st and 10 coming. Stayed in bounds. Aware of that as he took up the field. Good job there.
Mike, boys. 43. Check 43. Quit talking about it. Go.
Looking to pitch this left side is going to be caught. Try to turn upfield is the homie McNamerson. Only going to get 2 on that pass play. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ready. Cowboy 80. What we got?
Hand this off again and some coverage there. Broke down by, I believe, Todd Ziegler. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Actually, no, that was Tank Jones with that tackle. And once again, Pittsburgh is in a decent enough position to get off of the field. They just got to get the job done here. As they set up at the 40-yard line of St. Louis, Rebecca Montaigne trying her hardest to get another victory, looking for a pass. Edge rush coming off the side, and she's going to take off and run again, and throws on the run, and caught inside the 10. Sheds off 1 and reaching out to the 3-yard line. And wow, I don't even know what to say on that. We're just going to go to the next play. Wow. I honestly have no words for that. We're just going to continue on with this ball game. And that's going to be a false start, though.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing
The second time so far this game where they had a false start penalty within their own red zone. It's going to set up 1st and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Now watch run.
Flag on the play. Caught, touchdown, St. Louis, and I think that was on Pittsburgh. Yes, it was. It won't matter. That's going to give another touchdown for St. Louis. And they are going to go for it here, see if they can make it 34 to 13. They're going to pass it. Looking midfield, caught. There's going to be another touchdown. Well, actually, there's another trip into the end zone. This time is going to be for 2 points, and St. Louis is running away with this ball game here. Not looking very pretty here for Pittsburgh. They need to do something on this drive to make me think they got something going here. St. Louis once again scoring over 30 points. I believe this is their second time this season hitting that mark. If I can remember, they beat Anchorage 41-7, I believe. So this will be another good scoring time on them. They scored, I believe, 25 in their last game against Huntington Beach. So hitting around that average there for him so far. And they're going to be a return thrown back down as he passes the 20, gets to the 22-yard line, and Pittsburgh's back on the field.
Quiet, D, we're pretty quiet.
Gonna look for another pass here. Throws on the run. A wide open man takes off and move. And I think Pittsburgh found their crease. Gonna take it to the 20. Chase down one more man to beat and gonna get into the end zone for the touchdown. You better find your man Corbian Crimson when he's running free. He's got the speed to get the job done, and Pittsburgh's gonna strike real quick. That's how you get the job done. Great job there by Carb from recognizing that as well. But Pittsburgh is going to get into the end zone again. The extra point looks to be good to me. And they're back to a 14-point ball game real quick. Great job there by Pittsburgh doing what they need to do. And once that boy Crimson got that football, it was game over. I think it might be worth seeing if you could find a place to put that boy Crimson. He's been, from what I've seen, pretty much underutilized, and he's definitely one of the better wide receivers in regards to the rookies. He definitely has the speed, as you can see. If you could get the ball in his hands a lot more often, you could do some great things. So it's going to be up to Pittsburgh to see if they can slow down this defense. Slow down this offense here in St. Louis. Looking at the video clock, I see 57 minutes, so right under an hour, but a lot of scoring in this one. It's all good, it's all gravy. I got time. Another return to around the 25 to the 26 is where Kevin Lee is going to fall. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Here comes Montaigne back on offense.
Check 56. Stay with your man. 56, Mike 56.
It's going to be another false start penalty.
Let's go, boys.
On this team here, St. Louis is going to have to find their way into the mix. Back at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Mike's 50.
Handoff here, a lot of moves, and gonna take it to the 24-yard line. Is going to be 2nd and 11 coming.
Run. Woo. Yeah, baby. Let's go now. Mike. 76 right there, 56.
Get that quarterback, D. Go. Get that quarterback.
Gotta be pitching this left side there for Name. He takes off, and he's got the speed too. You better watch him taking him out of bounds before he can get past the 50, and pretty much erases that false start penalty again. Namie McNamerson hasn't been too effective on the ground, but in the air and these swing passes, that's exactly what you want to do to get your offense rolling. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming.
You must be dreaming.
Mike 56.
Gonna step back in the pocket deep and incomplete, and if that was a little bit higher, that could have been interception numero dos there for Montaigne, but it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Okay, ready? 56 is the mic. Blue Dan.
Passing this one again. Montaigne left side, gonna be caught by Lee inside the 35 to the 31. Montaigne's keeping it moving again, and I just realized there Montaigne has 3 touchdowns so far in this game. Keeping it nice, I must say.
Check 43. Time to go night.
Handoff here, looking for a lane is the homie McNamerson. He's going to get dragged down after a gain of 2.
Yeah, baby.
It's like Todd Ziegler with the tackle there, his 3rd on the game, 2nd and 8. More of a jumbo set here. They do have Lee out on the other side there. Gotta be to the right side there for Herrick Dennery. Is going to get chopped down before he could do anything. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming. And they are in field goal range, so a field goal could make it a 3-possession ball game, 17 points. But St. Louis, I'm sure they're looking for a little bit more, see if they could get another touchdown. And they'll pretty much have a whole quarter to match their best in regards to points scored in the game. Is looking for a man. Right side wide open, drags the feet, tries to stay in bounds. But it's going to be 1st and 10 once again. Namie McNamerson almost at 100 yards receiving for what I believe will be the 2nd straight game. Well, that's 2nd straight game. It'll be a 2nd game of 3. Namie's doing better than some of the rookie wide receivers we've seen up to this point. Another pass here. Montaigne looking for touchdown number 4. Only one man to block, and another touchdown for the Archers. That's going to give them 40. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good, and they do match their season high of 41. As we close out quarter number 3, let's go ahead and get to quarter number 4, and Pittsburgh will once again get the football, see if they could try to chop down some of this point differential. At the very least, a good gang tackle there. You seen that? That was pretty crazy. But it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the homies in black and gold. Look for a man. Right side is going to be caught. Turns upfield. Look at that speed go. Out of bounds. Inside the 40. Actually, right at the 39-yard line for Isaiah Fowler.
is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Going to be passing this again. It's Jim Carr looking right side. Going to be dragging the toes, and Fowler's going to get the job done again at the 45-yard line. Great job. Jim Carr has the receivers to get the job done. They just got to continue growing as a team, growing as a unit. And I think this team could definitely do some things. They already have their star halfback, so now it's just completing that passing game to get the job done. Quick pitch, going to be caught inside the 30, going to be chopped down at the 25 almost, but Rock Blazers going to give them 15 more, and that's going to put Pittsburgh in some primo scoring position, if I do say so myself. It's going to be 1st and 10.
He's scared. Mike, check.
Carr again looking for the score, but the pass off the mark and some coverage going to make it 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Defense wins championships, baby.
Defense wins championships. That is indeed the case. Passing it. Going to be caught by Mike. Going to be stripped by Preston. Give it back to St. Louis. Looking for a lane, but he's going to get bottled up. And that's going to give St. Louis the ball again. Preston Dotson with another forced fumble in his 2nd straight game with St. Louis. And it came at a real good time where it looked like Pittsburgh was looking to score. He punched that one out like he was mad at it. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hawk 70. Watch tight end.
Almost got him offsides. They're going to try to stretch, and he's going to run through a player to get close to the 20. is Namie McNamerson. Is going to set up 3rd and 4.
I'll hit you all day, baby.
What a play there once again by Preston Dotson, giving their team the football back. But now it's up to them to continue this drive, this offense here for St. Louis. They already have their season high, like I said before. They're trying to get some more points. Right side is open there, and Namie's going to be a little short. Call it 4th and inches. I think Pittsburgh will save face after the interception. Unless St. Louis just goes on God mode and does another fake punt. I don't expect them to keep it. Yes. It looks like that ball's right on the line. I don't know why they didn't give it to him, but I know why they gave it to him. It was clearly short from where they got the ball. Going to be a return here, and it is going to be taken back a little bit inside the 45 there. Good job by the return man there. It's going to set up 1st and 10.
Mike, 44. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Gonna look to pass, and it's gonna be caught. It sheds off one man, keeps it moving, trying to get the first, reaching out. I think he's a little short. Yes, he is, 2nd and inches, but great fight there by Tidwell. He's trying to get his team on the map, and that's another good gain there for Tidwell. 2nd and inches here as they try to move their way back on offense. 8.5 minutes left in this one. If they're going to do anything, it's going to have to be right here, right now. It's going to be hard for them to do something now with this time. I'm not even going to lie to you, but he's going to take it inside the 32, around the 26.
Let's go now. The Mike. 70 Timberwolves. The Mike. Go.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Fofo's the Mike.
Looking to pitch again.
Check.
Off the rush, gonna get hit as he throws. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 coming.
You feel that?
Yeah, I'm sure he did feel that. That was a lot of pressure in his face. Both edge rushers got free, almost sandwiched him. It's gonna be 2nd and 10.
Oh yeah. And here we go.
Gonna look for a play here. Looking right side. Gonna be caught. There goes Corbian again. Inside the 10. I hit out of bounds there. It's gonna be 1st and goal. Two catches, 97 yards there for Corbian Crimson.
44, Mike, 44. Ready, go. Watch the backer. Out.
Hand off here, looking for creases. Mike turns upfield, reaches out, gets into the end zone. There goes the Roughnecks. I heard a lot of people like when I do that tone right there, like that. There goes the touchdown. But we're going to keep it moving here. Pittsburgh's going to get on the board again, a little shy of 30. But it's going to be an extra point coming here. I won't be surprised if I see a onside kick one of these tries, but Pittsburgh's going to get 27 in this game so far. St. Louis will get the ball back, assuming Pittsburgh doesn't try to go for an onside kick. We haven't seen one made up to this point, but I've seen them in the test sim, so they are possible. Just take a little look, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. Is it a little too early for the onside? Honestly, if they could get the stop, it could be possible. Because one more touchdown from Pittsburgh with the score remaining the same could get them a 1 possession ball game. It's going to be here once again. They're sending this one off to around the 3-yard line there for Kevin Lee, looking for a lane, and he's going to get close to the 30, past the 30 to the 32-yard line. St. Louis is going to get back on the field. One thing Pittsburgh has done very well in this game was slow down the run game. So if there's any time for them to step up in that regard, it'll be now. But they're going to pass it. They think their bread and butter is here. It's going to be a sack there. Not to be. Tank Jones going to get the sack. Not to be there for Montaigne. Tried to take off and throw the football, but not enough time. Great pressure there overall. Lucky it didn't lose the football. Tank Jones again disrespectful too. Knocked the ball out of her hand as she was getting up. You seen that? I know y'all seen that. 2nd and 16 coming here. They're passing it again, pitching it left side. It is going to be caught, falls out of bounds. And honestly, that's best case scenario there for Pittsburgh. That's going to hold some time for them to do something if they could get the stop here.
Ready up, 43. Mike's 43. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 43.
Montaigne looking again.
Check, 43.
Gonna toss this one quick to the homie. Sheds off one, sheds off two. Trying to get and fumbles the football. Pittsburgh's taking this back. Gonna get to the 38-yard line. Mitchell Lott with the recovery. And Pittsburgh has a shot.
44's Mike. Check.
Look at the Preston Dotson impression there. You love to see it. Quick pitch, right side, wide open, drags the toes. Is Joe. Is going to be 1st and 10 inside the 25. Pittsburgh trying to make a late swing. Fumble recovery there. Definitely helping out this Pittsburgh team.
44's the Mike. Let him know.
Namie McNamerson was the person that fumbled. Quick pitch is going to be caught by Mike inside the 10 down to the 6. And Pittsburgh is cooking a little bit. It's going to be 1st and goal coming up. And that player there completely whiffed on that tackle attempt. That's going to be the doom of St. Louis. Can Pittsburgh punch the ball in is the question. It's going to be a pass. Nice drop back looking. Passing this one is going to be caught by Mike. And Preston Dotson does save the tackle. Does save the touchdown. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming up. 3rd tackle on the day for Dotson. Hasn't really been a big tackle producer, but he's been splash plays all the way through the season. Going to be a quick pitch again. Is going to look for a man. Throws on the run and just throws this one away. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. In my opinion, I say give it to number 69. And they are going to stack up the O-line with defensive players of St. Louis. Almost got a man off sides, not to be. Give it to the fullback and punches it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
And Pittsburgh will score 30 points in this ball game. Great blocking up front to give the fullback a chance to make it. It's going to be 41-33. Will it be 34? It looks like it will. Yes, it is. 41-34. St. Louis, you're not. Oh, you didn't secure anything yet. I'll just say that now. But they do have their offense on the field. Pittsburgh on the move, and they're gonna have to send it back to St. Louis. Will they go for the kickoff again, or will they try to get the onside? No, they're gonna go straight up kickoff. And we're underway once again. 3 minutes 55 seconds left in this ball game, and it's gonna go into the end zone, and they'll just go ahead and kneel that one.
Let's go.
St. Louis back on the field. They fumbled the football. They gave up a touchdown. Pittsburgh, they're trying to get back in this ball game here. And they need another stop from their defense if they have a shot. A lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns in this one. It's going to be a pitch to the left side. A good block, but not good enough. It's going to be taken down. And it's going to be 2nd and 8. And one thing St. Louis has not been able to do was run the football. But they're going to have to lean heavy on that running back there. If they want a shot. And they're going to get him for a flag. And it should be a pass. Yes, it is. It's going to be a first down anyway. Turns upfield, runs through a man. It's going to be declined. Might as well forget about that. Cassandra Requena was the culprit. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here, close to midfield.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you. Switch.
Gonna pass it again is Montaigne. Coming around the edge, passing it right side. Gonna be caught. Turns upfield, sheds one man off inside the 20. And fumbles again. That's gonna be Pittsburgh picking it up, taking it to the 14-yard line. And what is happening in this game?
44 is the mic.
What?
Check.
After giving up almost a 50-yard play, they're going to give it up, and they're going to try to turn upfield. It's going to get down to the 21-yard line. St. Louis, I think this is what the young folks would call selling. I think St. Louis is selling right now, but it's going to be 2nd and 4 here.
Ready. 59. Mike's 59. It's going to be a long day.
They have the 2-minute warning to work with and all 3 timeouts. They need the touchdown if they want the W. It's going to be a first down, and he ran into a straight brick right there. Preston Dotson will make the tackle, but not before Corbian Crimson makes the catch and the first down. Look, that hit right there. What? I don't think they're going to show it. It's all good, though. I thought it was going to show it. But 2 minutes here for Pittsburgh, and they're closing in on possibly getting their first victory if they could find a way to tie the ball game up.
Mike's 5'9".
Tried to fake hike there. Deep drop back here for Carr. Throws on the run. It's going to get Mike. Runs into a couple of defensive players. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
No huddle here. A minute and a half left in this ball game. Jim Carr is going to pass it again. Quick pitch. Going to be caught by Johnson. Turns up and falling forward. It's going to get the first down. And as they get closer to the 40-yard line.
Mike, check, 59.
Gonna pass it again. Off the edge, but still doesn't get home and almost throws a pick to a sliding defender. Not to be on that one is gonna be 2nd and 10. I believe that was a bot player too. I had to double check the numbers. I seen 59. I don't think any of the users here have the number 59. 60 total plays so far for Pittsburgh. They lean towards the pass, and they almost lean towards the interception right there. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Pittsburgh giving up a valiant effort here. They need a big play to help them move down the field. Quick pitch, and once again, incomplete. A rush pass. There's going to be 4th down coming up.
You.
Gonna be a deep drop back again, and some coverage and incomplete. And that was actually a really good pass there, but it just could not be completed there by Corbian Crimson. And St. Louis is going to take over. big defensive stand there by St. Louis. And now they have 55 seconds to drain here. Essentially a first down could close the deal. And you gotta expect that they're going to be running the football all the way through. They're going to give it to Namey, looking for his big play. He's going to get it a little bit more, looking for a dagger, taking it inside the 10-yard line. And that is a hurtful one there for Pittsburgh. Namey didn't have a decent enough game rushing the ball the entire game. And they let off one good one that's going to get St. Louis into the red zone.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
We're going to hand it off again to Namey. He's going to try to run through a defender, not to be. It's going to be timeout number 2 called for Pittsburgh.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
Seen that run play right there. Namey took off right there. The Lake Geneva Owl doing his thing. 2nd and goal.
All day.
And they got the offsides. Is going to hand it off to Namey, trying to get the touchdown, but it's going to be a nice play there. Gus Pack was the culprit. They're going to call the timeout again. And no more timeouts here for Pittsburgh. 2nd and goal. That should close the deal. The penalty definitely didn't help with things. They gave him an extra play. And with no more timeouts, we should see the team kneel it out. Yes, we will. Final score will be 41-34. Good job by both of these teams fighting all the way to the end. But we got to keep it moving here as we set up for game number 3 of week number 3. And it's going to be Tacoma at New York. It's going to be one of our OGs against another expansion team. Well, it's going to be a fun ride, and make sure you stand by for that. But we're going to close this one out here, and let's go ahead and get back into it. Final score 41-34. Let's go ahead and get into these stats real quick. Let me go ahead and flip over so you can see what's happening. Thank you for standing by with the homies. And you already see right there Brent Skoma getting into the mix, getting a touchdown out of the kicker position. You can only see it here in the USFA. I'm trying to tell you, but real good job here by Montaigne. Did throw the pick earlier, but ends the game with 4 touchdowns. And let me go ahead and scroll through. We see Jim Carr doing his thing as well. He got ended the day with a touchdown, over 300 passing yards. You can't be mad at that. Looking at the rushing side of things, Namey led the carries department, but Mike led the yards department and touchdowns. Had 3 of them there. Good job by the homies. Let me scroll through real quick so you can see what's happening. Let's check the receiving side out. Here comes Pittsburgh. Mike also led in catches once again, 8 for 64. Tidwell was 6 for 70. Corby and Crimson with 4 for 109. Got the touchdown. Fowler got into the mix as well. Checking into the homies in St. Louis. 12 catches, 175 yards, 1 touchdown by Namey. Kevin Lee, 6 for 137. Ansel Tavian doing his thing, 3 for 52. And that's all of the users there. It looks like the bot player did his thing. He got the touchdown on that return. Going into the defense, who led in tackles? Looks like Preston Dotson will be that guy. 10 tackles on the day, and he also forced a fumble as well. So good job by the homies. Let's see. Rock Blazer also did his thing. Here comes Jaquan Johnson. That's a bot. There goes Gum Arabic there doing his thing. Blaze Baxter with 2 tackles on the day. Let's see if there's any other users there. Biff Markham, Jesse Leva, and that is all the users there. Let me get a quick scroll just to see what's happening. And go a little bit up a little bit. Go show what's happening over here. Good job by the homies. And going into the defensive set for Pittsburgh, it looks like CJ Bird was the tackle leader here with 6. Mitchell Lott had a recovery for the fumble as well, so make sure you watch out for that. Good job from him. It looks like CJ Bird got a pass deflection too. There goes Tank Jones, Angel Flugel. There goes Cassandra doing her thing as well. Let me go scroll through. John Fowler getting into the mix. Ziegler is here. A lot of defensive linemen there. Colt Wetzel doing his thing with 3 tackles. And Heavy D got the interception too, so make sure you watch out for that. Good job by the homies. And let me go ahead and go into the kicking side of things. Go ahead and get everybody here. Brent Scoman and Anita, they did valiantly in their attempts. Anita didn't need to do any field goals there, but got the extra points done. Good job checking into the punting side of things here. Average a little bit under 30 there. Let's see, kick return wise, no kickoff return for a touchdown this game. Can't be mad at that. Keeping it moving. Isaiah Fowler, Kevin Lee, and I believe Andre Smith is a bot. They all got a return for something. And going into the team stats here, let's check it out real quick. 603 to 424 in regards to total offense there. Good job by the homies. And looking at the time frame, pretty even overall. Looks like St. Louis barely got that edge there. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up in this one right over a minute and 25. Actually, an hour and 25 minutes in this one. And we're going to go ahead and get this one kicked off tomorrow. Tacoma Eruption versus the New York Mafia. Let's go ahead and get into it. I will see you then. Stay safe and let's get this money.